What do you think, huh?
I think I'm gonna like
His
this.
very first John Deere lawn tractor. I can see right now that's going to be his favorite toy. And it looks just like his dad's, except there's one important difference. Johnny's dad's tractor is no toy and shouldn't be treated like one. A tractor is one serious piece of machinery, and to get the most out of it, certain rules need to be followed when operating it. The best way to learn the most about safe operating procedures is to read the operator's manual. In it, you'll find mowing tips, mower maintenance charts, and very important safety information. Also, be sure to read and follow all instructions listed on the machine before operating. And remember, only responsible adults who have read and understand these instructions should operate the mower. After you've thoroughly read the operator's manual, you'll know exactly how to properly dress for the job. You should wear items like leather shoes and close-fitting clothing. Okay, you're almost ready to mow. But before you start, there's a few things you need to do. First, you should inspect the yard. Clear your working area of large objects, toys, sprinklers, and anything that could be run over and thrown by the lawnmower. Also, keep people and pets out of the mowing area. For easier and safer mowing, be sure to trim all low-hanging branches. And since children are often attracted to the mowing activity, be sure to keep all kids inside the house when mowing. Absolutely never allow children to ride on the machine or any attachments. They can accidentally fall off and into the mower blades before you can even react. Now, before you start the machine, a few simple checks should be made for maximum performance and safety. Be sure to check the tire pressure, engine oil level, and fuel level. In a well-ventilated area, staying clear of people and objects, start the engine. Move forward slowly and check the brakes. Set the parking brake. While the engine is still running, make sure the throttle is set at the 1/3 position. Engage the mower blades and rise slowly from the seat without getting off the tractor. The engine should begin to die, and the mower blade should stop movement. This assures you that the operator presence system is properly working. You should also check RIO, the Reverse Implement Option System, which is designed to reduce the possibility of serious injury from a rotary mower while backing up. To do this, restart the engine and mower blades. Look behind the machine and down for children and small animals. Slowly start backing up without using the RIO switch. Depending on the vehicle you have, either the mower or both the engine and the mower should automatically shut down. You should never mow in reverse. If you need to operate the mower or other attachment while backing up, see your operator's manual for more detailed information about using RIO. Basically, this is how it works. First, bring the tractor to a complete stop and look behind to be sure it is safe to back up. Pull out the RIO switch. Start backing slowly. Then release the switch and put both hands on the steering wheel to finish backing up. On this tractor, the RIO switch is the mower blade engagement control. On other tractors, it's a separate yellow switch located on the dash panel. To activate the switch on these tractors, push in. Either way, the switch is identified with an outline of a tractor and an arrow pointing behind it. All of these tests should be performed before each mowing operation. Okay, once all of the proper daily checks are completed and everyone is cleared from the mowing area, you're ready to begin mowing. But before starting, you'll also want to make sure that the grass is dry. This will assure you a better cut and safer operation. And remember to only operate during the day or with excellent artificial light. The most important thing to keep in mind when mowing is to always be alert. Be sure to watch for holes, ruts, or bumps in the ground. Uneven terrain can overturn machines, and tall grass can hide obstacles. If you should accidentally hit something, immediately stop the mower blades, turn off the machine, and carefully inspect for damage. Always make sure that a grass catcher or mower discharge chute is in place when mowing. Never lift or move the chute when the mower blades are engaged. Be sure to slow down and use extra caution when approaching blind corners. Shrubs, trees, and other objects can hinder your normal vision. Do not drive where the machine could slip or tip. Keep away from drop-offs and steep slopes. Mowing on slopes are a major cause of lawn tractor tip-overs, which can often lead to severe injuries or even death. A good rule of thumb to follow is, if you cannot back up the slope, or if you feel uneasy on it, don't mow it. If you must mow on a slight slope, be sure to take a few extra precautions. Always mow straight up or down the hill, never across. Be sure to mow at a slower speed and choose a lower gear so that you will not have to stop or shift while on the slope. And never make sudden changes in speed or direction. It's also important not to stop when traveling up or downhill. If the machine stops when going uphill, turn off the mower blades, look behind you, and slowly back down. Extra care should be taken when using grass catchers or other attachments, as these can change the stability of the machine. Allow the machine to cool before refueling, and never remove the gas cap or add fuel with the engine running. Always refuel the machine outdoors. Fuel should be kept in a clearly marked and approved container and should be stored away from the machine, out of the reach of children and open flames. Lawn care equipment can help you get your yard work done quickly and effortlessly if certain safety rules are followed. No matter the machine, make sure you carefully read the operator's manual before operating. You see, if you always follow these important safety rules and properly maintain your machine, you're going to get many years of outstanding performance from your John Deere. Remember, it only takes a few extra minutes to follow simple safety procedures. Safety that could last you a lifetime.
Whether you're loading up, cleaning up, picking up, tilling up, or just trying to green up your lawn, John Deere has several ways to get even more attached to your tractor. So get hooked up with your John Deere dealer today. And remember, whether you're pulling it, pushing it, or tilling it, nothing runs like a Deere.
I've always wanted a John Deere tractor, and now I've got one. And I want to keep it in top condition for a long time. So I'm going to take good care of it, and that includes doing proper maintenance. In fact, it's all right here in your operator's manual. You'll find carefully explained, step-by-step instructions for your machine's preventive maintenance. Keep your machine well serviced and clean, and always make sure all safety devices are in place and still working. Now, before you mow, check the crankcase oil level by unscrewing this cap and pulling out the dipstick. Wipe the stick clean with a clean paper towel, then put it back in. Remember to check the exact procedure in your operator's manual to see if the filler cap should be turned in or just set it on top. Lift the stick and read the level. Repeat this procedure twice for accuracy. The oil level should be at the full mark. Now, if it's low, put the correct amount of oil in before you mow. Remember, never operate the engine when the oil level is below the add mark. Check the air pressure in your tires. Use a gauge that will accurately measure the pressures specified in the operator's manual. Also, before you mow, be sure to adjust your mower deck wheels. With the mower lowered to the desired cutting height, wheels should be between 1/4 and 1/2 inch above the ground. Now, this will give you a more even cut and prevent the chance of scalping. Now, for the best mower and engine performance, run the engine at full speed while mowing. After mowing, turn off the engine, open the hood, and brush off the engine air intake screens. Now, while you're there, check the air filter fasteners to be sure they're all in place and tight. Periodically, as recommended by your operator's manual, Disassemble and inspect the filter. It has two stages, an oil-soaked foam pre-cleaner and a paper element inside. If the foam pre-cleaner is dirty, clean it as explained in the operator's manual or replace it. Check the paper filter for dirt. If it's really dirty or has a hole, replace it with a new one. Don't try to clean it. After you let the machine cool down, clean the mower deck with a hose to wash away clippings before they harden. Do not use a high-pressure washer, which might force water past seals or into bearings. And while you have your hose out, wash the whole tractor to keep it clean. Never wipe the hood or other parts unless it's been rinsed first. Dust and dirt are abrasive and can cause surface scratches and dulling. When finished, wipe with a clean, soft cloth. Then run the mower deck for about 2 minutes to dry it thoroughly to remove excess water from moving parts. Now, if the tractor is brand new, you'll need to change the break-in oil after the first few hours of use as specified in your operator's manual. That's to flush out the contaminants that occur as the piston rings seat themselves. Now, after that, change the oil about every 50 to 100 hours or yearly as specified in your operator's manual. Once it's time to change the oil, here's how to do it. Run the engine for about 5 minutes to warm the oil for more complete drainage. Then, turn the engine off. Open the drain valve. Unscrew the oil filler cap. Now let the oil drain until the crankcase is empty. Remove the oil filter by giving it a twist. Rub some clean oil on the new filter gasket and install the filter. Close the oil drain, then pour in fresh, clean oil and check the dipstick. Refer to your operator's manual for the correct type and approximate amount of oil to add. The oil level should be at the full mark. Now start and run the engine for 1 minute to fill the oil filter. Then let it sit for 5 minutes. Check the oil level again and add oil as needed to bring it to the full mark. And remember, never throw the old oil down a sewer or in the trash where it can contaminate groundwater. Instead, take it to a John Deere dealer, gas station, or auto parts store. They'll dispose of it properly. Now, at least once a year, check the spark plug. If the ceramic area is cracked, throw it away. You know, actually, plugs are pretty inexpensive, so it's a good idea to just put in a new spark plug every spring. You may need a special wrench. And don't forget to sharpen the cutting blades. To sharpen, just follow the angle along the beveled edge until sharp. But only sharpen the upper side of the cutting edge. And finally, make sure the blade is balanced. There's one more thing to keep in mind. Fuel comes in different qualities with different additives. Follow your operator's manual for the correct type of fuel to use in your specific machine. And be sure not to use fuel that's older than 30 days, as old fuel can cause deposits to form in fuel systems and lead to poor engine performance. See your operator's manual for complete fuel handling recommendations. Well, that's the basics. Just remember, keep your tractor well serviced and clean. For complete maintenance information on your tractor, refer to the service and storing sections of your operator's manual, and keep your operator's manual handy for all details. You know, with a little preventive maintenance, your John Deere tractor will last a long, long time. I've got 2 cars, a pickup, a motorcycle, and a lawn tractor to look after. So I'm always searching for things to make maintenance easy. That's why I like the John Deere Home Service Kit. All the maintenance items are right here in one box. The right filters, oil, and when needed, even the spark plug. I always keep one on hand. It's easy to buy and easy to find when you need it.
Hey, Dad, can you check my bike tire?
I'll be right there, son. So take my advice. Make it easy on yourself. Stop by your John Deere dealer and pick up one of these. The Home Service Kit. You'll be glad you did. Okay, son, let's fix that bicycle.
our new tractor is great. But what really sold us on a Deere was the dealer. John Deere dealers can fix what they sell. That gave us peace of mind. Hey, take it easy, guys.
We're filming in here.
Oh, sorry, Dad.
The other thing we did for peace of mind was buy John Deere's Extended Protection Plan.
It means our new John Deere is protected for 4 years, parts and labor.
Sorry, Dad.
John Deere offers 2 different plans. Ours will even pay $25 toward pickup and delivery.
We bought our plan when we bought our tractor. But even if your machine is up to a year old, you can still buy the protection. Your dealer has all the information.
It's called the John Deere Extended Protection Plan.
You know, you can't really buy peace of mind.
Oh, sorry, Dad.
But John Deere's Extended Protection Plan comes pretty close.
I think it's your turn to clean this one up.
No, I cleaned up the broken skylight, remember?
No, I don't remember that. You cleaned it up.